No, it's treated as if you never did it or if you lost, it's pretty much treated the same way. You either waive your right to the hearing, and so there's a suspension on your record, or if you lose, there's a suspension on your record. The downside, and this is a fairly recent law in Florida, is if you lose the formal review hearing, then the hard time kicks in where you can't drive whatsoever, either 30 days for a lawful breath sample or 90 days if you refuse to give a breath sample. But the new law allows you to waive your right to this formal review hearing if you wish. And if you do so, you're eligible for a business permit immediately, and you will never have to go through a period of time where you can't drive at all. In effect, that's exactly what the law has done. I think the DMV is trying to lighten their workload. And that's important why you need to come in and talk to an attorney almost immediately, so an attorney can evaluate your case and see, look, I do see some issues here. This officer pulled you over, it says that you were weaving and you didn't even cross the center line, or some other arguable stop. And there's multiple other issues. That case, you might tell the person, hey, look, let's not waive our right. Let's go ahead and have this hearing, because there's a high likelihood that you might get your full license back, and then you won't have this suspension from the DMV on your record. And you can also use that as basically a deposition to get the police officer under oath ahead of time and get their testimony. But if someone's been pulled over for going 75 in a 45-mile-an-hour zone, they do field sobriety exercises, it doesn't seem like they did well, they blow a point, blow twice the legal limits, that person might be better off waiving their right to formal review hearing. Yes, the two things are always totally separate. They're not interdependent at all. But if you waive your right to formal review hearing during the pendency of the suspension from the DMV, you will be eligible for a hardship permit. I mean, you can drive to and from work, church, school, anything necessary to maintain your livelihood, and any on-the-job driving that you need to do. But if you elect to challenge this suspension at the formal review hearing and then you lose, if it's for an unlawful breath sample, you're going to have 30 days where you cannot drive whatsoever until you're going to be eligible for a permit. Or if it's a refusal, you have to go 90 days of driving whatsoever. So, some people need to make a cost-benefit analysis on which way they want to go. And the first thing to do is to consult an attorney to see, do I have some good issues here or do I not?